Planet Pulp presents this week's story, Dogwood Winters. The rain, that damn rain, it falls against the earth, running the mud through. It's messy and thorough, just like us. My back is getting tight, but I can't stop. That ain't the way of the mountain. You gone now. All I can do is mourn you and leave my sorrow at the cemetery. That's the old way anyhow. You were sick for so long, but no more. You in God's graces now. The water rolls over the rough mountain terrain as he digs, aiming his anger and sadness at the roots of the mighty oaks. Damn fool. Should have picked a better clearing, but you did always love them damn oak trees, didn't you? A man works, he suffers, he keeps it all in. He hunts, he cleans, he builds, only to see the man that taught him his ways buried by his own hands. That damn sickness done took you from me. That's life sure enough. I'll see you on the other side, old man. As he walks back, he sees the holler looking back at him, revealing in his cruelness the resiliency of the mountain folk. These days, the holler ain't giving like she used to. Pokeweed and hominy is the meal of most these days. The deer are thin and the trees are dying. Coal mines are the only work, and it's killing most of the men here. Walking up his drive, he smells soup beans and killed lettuce. Hell, even the lard and bacon grease are getting low. You get it done? She asked, stirring her killed greens slowly. Yeah, Ma. He gone with the Lord. He don't muse on it. That's not his way. You know, Jamie done went to work at the quarry. Setting her table, the worn woman pours some coffee as she finishes. Damn it. They tore up our woods for that damn quarry. Ran off the deer, killed the greens. We made this mountain. We fought for it. Died for it. Made it what it is, and they come in and run us all off? Damn them to hell. Listening to her husband, she pours the last bit of his coffee as she cleans. Better calm down. Don't want to go letting the young'uns hear any of this. Rising from the table, he heads out back to chop some wood as the children sit at the breakfast table. Dogwood Winters moved here when he was a boy with his father, after the death of his mother. His father fought in the war, came home, and buried his old lady. Shortly after, he built a mill ticket on 4 wheels. These mountains down Old Maple Road are where legends are born. That old Ford Standard 1940s, heavy-duty suspension, stock exterior, hell of a trunk, supercharged V8 from that old ambulance, dashboard kill switches. Steel plate on the radiator, the old man had it all. Now he sits thinking about the man he just buried. He wouldn't take none of this laying down. Hell, he would have been dumping bodies by this point. Those long nights by the steel, just watching his father as a boy, like he was some kind of superhero. That's what he was. Running from the law, living his own way. It was a hell of a life, long and hard. Boy, don't you end up like this. He'd always say, sorry, old man. I gotta do something. Boys can't get away with this. We lost too much up here just to roll over and die. This is our land, and by God, I'm gonna set it right. And with that, he took a swig of his whiskey and started the old standard and let the engine stir his restless heart. He packed his guns and a steady load of moonshine. He makes sure the gas is up before making his move. I know these hollers and hills better than them. 2 paths and fork roads. Don't even know those roads exist. Some of the old mining roads still do, he thinks, assessing his plan of attack. He figures he'll head out after everyone is asleep. Till then, he needs to make a mask. Gotta hide his face if he's gonna get away with it. Deer skin folded over an old battle helmet, war issue, his old man's. With a little molding, it fits perfectly. As twilight hits the moon, it stares on during the midnight mist. He rolls down slowly in neutral, only hitting the ignition at the bottom of the hill. He waits, biding his time, then uses his father's hunting trot to sneak to the base of the quarry. What he finds makes him double over in anger. The little Clark girl, by God, she's gone. Those damn animals went and took one of his own. The Clark family didn't have much after their daddy died. Brat would always make sure they had wood and water. They had their way with her. Poor baby, don't worry. God gonna take care of you, baby girl. Uttering a prayer, he places her in his car, then plants an explosive made of whiskey and manure at the entrance. Placing his mask on, he buckles his seatbelt and drives off, detonating the explosive, sealing the entrance to the quarry. Grabbing his Remington, He drives along the south trail, and as the men are coming to investigate the explosion, he opens fire, hitting one right on the chest and another on the neck. Tossing a Molotov of moonshine, he sets the other two ablaze. Hitting the gas, he speeds up, sliding through the mud and the muck. As he heads down the holler, sirens blare and he hits the kill switch, killing the lights and heads in two. The back roads of the river. Coppers don't know this road like he does. Hell, he could drive it all blindfolded. Speeding through, he is forced to cross an old fork in the road when the cops spot him in the mask as it flares off the moonlight. Giving chase, they send a barrage of gunfire attempting to disable his car. The radiator ain't the only steel-plated thing on this car. They close in. These boys is brave. Hell yeah. Drifting left, he suddenly takes a narrow road in an attempt to keep the gunfire from his tires. Gunfire rings out as he steers right, sliding into the bank just well enough to send one of the cops spinning. Come on, boys, let's go. Twisting and winding like an old black snake, the road grinds upwards. The extra torque and traction of his car allows Brack to gain momentum. Smoking and screeching, the boys in blue get clogged in the deep mountain mud as old Brack makes his getaway. Shutting his car off, he pushes it into the drive and into his barn. His excitement turns somber when he realizes what a grave task awaits him. Angie Clark, 14 years old. Taking her with care, he wraps her in an old cloth and carries her deep into the woods. Caskets. He's been making a lot lately. After the quarry opened up, a lot of people up and down old oaks ended up dead. Somebody had to make the damn caskets, might as well be him. And tonight, he's gonna need another one. After giving her her last rites, he buries her with 2 marking stones, one at the foot and one at the head, facing towards the sunrise. It's a man's duty to bury the dead, and face the sorrow of the hollowed earth. That's the way of the mountains. After he cleans up a bit, he heads to bed, seeing his wife and kids are still sleeping. As he lays down, he takes a deep breath, leaving his fear and sorrow in the hollow grounds of Old Oak's Holler. Knock, knock, knock. He leaps up as the knocks echo on his door. Can't be the cops. He made a clean getaway. Can only be one thing. As he opens the door, he sees his old friend Woodrow standing, looking sullen. Brack, old boy, it's Brandine. She gone. Them boys from the quarry, they shot her dead. Dead as night, and took poor Angie. Gesturing to the back, he takes Woodrow to Angie's gravesite where the two work in silence to bury the mother beside the daughter. After having a quick drink, the two walk away before departing. That night at dinner, Brack sits in contemplation, taking in the image of his family at supper. Angie today, them tomorrow. His train of thought is broken by his wife. The quarry last night. Somebody went down there and blew up the gate. Rock slide clogged the gully. Drinking his coffee, Brack nods. Happens when you poke the bear. He eats as he's always done. Working throughout the day, he plans his next attack with his wife and kin, none the wiser. If the creek don't rise, as they say, he'll ride again. Always drink uphill from the herd. If you don't, you get nothing but backwash. As the workday finishes, he hauls in the pigs and takes a moment to hold his mask. With the memory of his father's words in his ear, he rubs it, seeing that this is the face he's always worn. Up yonder in that old holler, round and round, the lost color covers us as a shade of brown and gray. Till spring comes a-knocking. Grays and whites rise into the sky as wood stoves work to keep their owners warm. Imagining the budding forest, Brack loads the last of his ammo as he hears the laughter of his children running through the hills. Once again, the midnight song plays throughout the holler. Crickets boast in the toad's bulk, the trees shake and the fireflies dance. Pushing the car down the lane, he gets in, starting it at the bottom of the old hill. Once that mask is on, he feels a rush of power. There's a crew coming to clear the quarry. All he's got to do is stop them, and the holler belongs to the people. Those damn quarry folk look down on those in the holler. They even take their women and have at them. Bastards gonna pay. Copper's gonna be deep this time. Damn skins working in tow with the quarrymen. As he drives, he decides to take the old railroad lines pulled up last year and moved. They lead to the old hunting trails, but more importantly, there's a side road to the east of the river. One that can send these fools to the depths of the Grand Washes. He drives by, pelting the cars with lead, Remington lead. As predicted, the cops chase him, but this time the quarrymen have a blockade set up. He slips up the old railroad tracks as the cops showed up. Once again, he hits the kill switch, plunging his car into darkness. Bullets ring out as they shoot. Several are eaten up by the steel plates in his car, but one pierces his side. Just keep going. He is chased into the riverbank, where the old East Side Road takes him to a runoff. Hitting the gas, he slides sideways, sending several cops into the bank. Reversing course, he flies backwards, shooting at the quarrymen, killing 3 and hitting 2 more, slamming on the brakes and whipping the car. About face, he speeds into the trail as he feels blood pulling around his side. Don't know how bad it is. Just leave the sumbitch in. Approaching the old bridge, he guns it. It's do or die. As the quarrymen follow, he grins. Too close. With a sudden lurch, he drives his car into the hidden hunting trails and sends the quarrymen across the bridge, which breaks, sending them to a watery grave. In this holler, legends are made and stories are born. After a while, the wounds heal and the holler regrows. With hard work, the quarry is cleaned out by the residents of the holler. Hell, that ain't hard. Hard work ain't no stranger to them. The quarrymen never returned, and the law lost interest in the rundown holler. As for the residents, they turned out all right. Turns out, there was gold in that quarry. Dogwood Winters lived to the old age of 94, and upon his death it was discovered that he was the masked rider. From that point on, legends were told of the masked man, the rider, the fighter, the man, the rebel known as Dogwood Winters.